It's the ultimate eco-challenge. It draws competitors from around the globe. Their objective? To design and build homes powered exclusively by the sun. The result? The rise of a solar village created by a community of people dedicated to creating a more sustainable future. This is the Solar Decathlon. Every 2 years, teams from universities around the globe submit proposals, but only 20 are selected to compete. Those that make the cut are given $100,000 to turn their sun-powered houses into a reality. 2 years later, the contenders converge on the National Mall for the final showdown, where each house is built, operated, and judged.
We have challenged our university's best and brightest to design solar-powered houses that are highly efficient. Energy prices are going up because energy supplies are getting constrained. And one solution is to use solar energy. It's a clean, renewable source of energy.
Just like an Olympic decathlon, the event consists of 10 contests in which the houses are judged for things like design, comfort, and efficiency.
Yeah, we have 2 dishwashers.
Different houses may score high in individual contests, but only one team can be the overall winner.
Standing on the National Mall, surrounded by these 20 incredible buildings, well, the first thing that comes to mind is that there's some pretty fierce competition around you.
When we first got to the mall, we were really intimidated by all the other houses. Aesthetically, they were amazing and they had lots of technology. But we also knew that we had put in our time also and that our house was really cool.
Each team spends 2 years designing, building, and raising additional funding for their houses. It's an intense, collaborative process.
We assembled a really interdisciplinary team of architects and designers and engineers, business students, all across the campus.
There's about 40 core team members that worked on the house.
We became a community in a sense, or almost a family.
And we were constantly out there, working 24/7, working weekends.
We had great days, and then we fought some days.
But in the end, their efforts pay off. Not only do the houses impress the judges, but they serve as a public showcase of what can be achieved by builders and even by people making small home improvements.
I think one of the reasons the public is so interested is that it's a working demonstration, a real-life village. You know, they're washing and cooking and powering their lives. Each of the houses in the Solar Decathlon have features that stand out from the rest. But collectively, the whole village stands out as a model community for all Americans to emulate.
When we first started working on the project, we thought that we were just building a house. When we got to the competition, we realized that this was way more than just a house.
What eventually dawns on you is that you're part of something bigger. That this community here, this village that's created, is here for a larger purpose. To show to the world how important this is and how we can all achieve a sustainable future together.
And on behalf of the Department of Energy, one of the real strong benefits of the Solar Decathlon is that this community of students, everything they've learned over these past 2 years is just ingrained in them. And they're going to take that knowledge and put it into practice.
Working on the Solar Decathlon really influenced my career path because I eventually decided not to just go into a typical architecture firm because I realized how big of an impact buildings have on the environment. And that's why I decided instead to work at the U.S. Green Building Council, where our focus is on promoting the environmental, social, and economic sustainability of buildings.
Every day I end up applying something that I learned during the decathlon at work. Some of the innovations that we developed while working in the house are going to be able to be available to the public so that they can incorporate them into their own homes.
When I'm there at the Solar Village, looking out at all these houses, it's the most awe-inspiring feeling you could ever imagine. America needs to redesign all its buildings and structures for a more sustainable future. And these students are going to be those people who can do it.
so much more than just a competition. The Solar Decathlon is a vision of the future and an event that inspires us all to reach for the sun.